Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Polar Bears and the Chicago White Sox. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Richie Rodriguez will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
Digging in, Ryan McDaniel, first at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
McDaniel.
Now the pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good reels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So now to the plate, Brock Barreto hit the other way out toward right field. De La Rosa is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third, the second baseman, Ricky Marchant.
So striding in, Ricky Marchant, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
First pitch on its way. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high-scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. Dwayne Puig, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
So stepping in, Frank Velasquez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter, Frank Velasquez.
Now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Dan, D-Row, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle. Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Stepping in now, Ronnie Mauricio, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Mauricio, a native of the Dominican Republic. He was a 12th round selection during the 2020 draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. 3-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
To the plate now, Dino Geronimo. Pitch out, nothing doing. Velasquez stands at first with 1 out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch on the ground to the right side, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Has a look, now the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Wow, you rarely see this guy give up more than a hit an inning, and he's already given up 3 here. It's too early to be concerned, but you do have to keep an eye on him moving forward. He's a pro, though, so he's capable of turning things around in a hurry.
Standing in now, Jimmy Brunson, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Jeremy De La Rosa.
Ready now for the White Sox, Jeremy De La Rosa, and the White Sox looking for more here in the game's opening frame. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Ready with the 1-0. On the ground to the left side. Fielded cleanly, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jeremy Pitts. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
To 2-2 now.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Into the box, George Edler. And he puts it on the ground to second. He's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Sito Nakajima. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Into the box now, Quentin Broadway, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. 1-0 good guys as we play inning number 2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped him up. Ruiz over to his left, and that ends the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of the second. The White Sox lead it 1-0. In now, Ryan Jones. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Ryan Jones.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Count still at 1-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing at that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate now, Eric Irwin in the air down the line in left. Pitts is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Keibert Ruiz. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Welcome back to the south side of Chicago, where the hometown White Sox have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the mound this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down to the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Thank you, Heidi.
Wood.
And now a pitch on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the pitch. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball, or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
At the plate, Colin Watney, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 4 home runs and 8 runs batted in. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Stepping in now, Ryan McDaniel, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Fastball well outside. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Ready with the 2-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Brock Barreto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. With runners in scoring position this season, Barreto brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
On the season, Barreto is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Bottom of the third now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Frank Velasquez.
Frank Velasquez.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball back outside.
The 1-0 home. Hit to short, scooped up. And there's one down now. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East.
Mauricio.
Stepping in, Ronnie Mauricio. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Well hit to right, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
From the stretch. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and in at the plate steps Keston Huron. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball back inside.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
The 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2 pitch.
You got a full count?
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A man left for the White Sox. They lead it 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Ricky Marchand. First pitch of the at-bat.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. De La Rosa moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now back. Left field.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
1-1 to count. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Bases are empty, one man out. And that misses 2-2.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And that misses, ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they'll make him fully aware of who's hot and who's not, and trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak, and after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Into the box now, Sito Nakajima, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
So striding forward now, Quentin Broadway. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB, trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Two down, runners at first and second. Lays off his slider that time. 2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. A little roller toward the hole. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jimmy Brunson. Now here's the pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Man, it's a pitcher you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And there's your first out of the inning.
Right fielder.
Stepping up now, Jeremy De La Rosa. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's cool.
Now the 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-1.
Whoa, that's down.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now at the plate, Ryan Jones. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
Outside, that's the ball.
The 1-0.
2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame him. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
No strike.
2-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, catcher, K-Bert. Will he?
And up next will be Kelbert Ruiz, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the 2nd walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Frank Velasquez. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Ready with the 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the White Sox have opened up a 5-0 lead.
Oh man, when he got the 2nd out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now.
So now to the plate, Ronnie Mauricio. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Weighing inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. 4 runs here in this half inning. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and it's a foul ball. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the big blow of the inning for the Sox right here, the grand slam home run. We played 4, and the lead is now 5-0. Leading off the inning, Tom Wood, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Tom Wood.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. And he fouls this one off. Ball 3.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. Throw won't get him.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Now batting, Colin Watney. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
And he takes ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. From the stretch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Ready once again, Ryan McDaniel, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Runners on first with 1 down. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Heading out towards shallow right. De La Rosa is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in once again, Brock Barreto. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
To the left side, but it's well foul.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
2 out with the man at first. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Ricky Marchand is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 1-1 pitch.
2 balls.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here. And you know he would have loved one more out to qualify for the win, but he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3. Francisco Morales answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Jeremy Pitts will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the belt, the pitch fouled off. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch.
Ball, that's inside.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Barehanded at his ankle. Safe.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, bases loaded. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Has a look. Now the pitch. Still 1-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So 1 run here on 2 base hits, 1 error, and they leave the bases loaded. Home half of the 5th coming up, and the White Sox are out in front 5-1. At the plate, Dino Geronimo.
Leading up for the White Sox, the center fielder, Dino Geronimo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. Down.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
3-0 to him now. Now here's the pitch. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Satchel Wolf will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Keston Hiura will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He's set and the pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Has a look, now the pitch. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The first baseman, number 25.
Standing in, Jimmy Brunson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
A 1 pitch on its way.
1-1. No, that's cold.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 2-1 home. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
The 3-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he is safe at the plate as they open things further to 6-1 now. Digging in, Jeremy De La Rosa. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
De La Rosa.
He's set. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Jones.
Ryan Jones.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's the ball. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything of the hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
Now the 2-0 home. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Standing in now, Eric Irwin, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The White Sox lead this one 7-1. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Sito Nakajima.
Sito Nakajima.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and it's a 7-2 game now.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
To the plate now, Quentin Broadway. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Strike taken up in the zone. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Weak grounder down the line at third. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and he makes the catch in the corner. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. At the plate, Colin Watney. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. One and one.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
1-1.
That's ball 2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Swung on and missed 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he is safe at the plate, and that'll cut it to a 7-3 ball game now.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ryan McDaniel. In there, strike one. Bouncer up the middle. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. White Sox on top, 7-3. Now in the box, Keibert Ruiz. He'll lead things off in the pale hose half of the 6th. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded to short. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Frank Velasquez will stand in yet again, and if you weren't with us earlier, let's take another look. This was back in the 4th inning with the bases loaded. A grand slam, and definitely the big blow of the ball game so far. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped up. Edler is under this one. And he's got it for out number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Ready now, Ronnie Mauricio. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him. The fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Now batting, center fielder, Dino.
Now to the plate, Dino Geronimo. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First things first, here's a throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch coming, here it is. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Pitch out, nothing doing. 2-0 count, the pitch.
Ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
7 runs, an equal number of hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. 3-1. And a foul pop behind the plate. Watney is under it, and that retires the side. White Sox leave 1. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Ricky Swan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 24, Ricky Swan.
Striding in once again, Brock Barreto. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
The shortstop, number 0.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swan rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. A windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. The classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
At the plate now, Ricky Marchand. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. One out, nobody on. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheel...
Ball 1 to start the... The set and the 1-0 pitch. Just off the outside that time. Laid.
Tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Now the 2-0 home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now at the plate, George Edler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
He takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, rejoin with the traditional 7th stretch.
Here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Keston Hiura. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Nelson Ibanez comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Stepping in now, Jimmy Brunson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. A A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. A runner at second, nobody out. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. So digging in now, Jeremy De La Rosa. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Ibanez, just 24 years of age. This is his first year at the big league level. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Ryan Jones, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals, and it's fouled away. The 1-2. It is a fastball that misses. High and deep to right center. McDaniel is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. A man left for the White Sox, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Aaron Grimm has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 21, Aaron Grimm.
Sito Nakajima will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And that misses 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Count even at 2-2. Now here it comes.
Can't lose, ball.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, It's ugly, and he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Standing in, Quentin Broadway. First pitch on its way.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
In there, strike two. Grimm, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the second round during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Nobody out, runner on first. Able to protect the plate with two strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
At the plate, Tom Wood, as he rips it on the ground to second. And there's his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
McDaniel.
Standing in now, Ryan McDaniel, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Comes set with the 0-1. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit. But unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be two. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Up next for Chicago, Eric Irwin.
For the White Sox, the left fielder, Eric Irwin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pitts is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Keibert Ruiz. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty, one man out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2 balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1. He's taken high above the zone.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Frank Velasquez. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit to first. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We've played 8 full. And the White Sox are out in front, 7-3. Eric Cruz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 52, Eric Cruz.
Brock Barreto will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Leading off for the Polar.
Now here it comes.
The shortstop, number 0.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Hit hard towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him, but he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
So now to the plate, Ricky Marchand, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
A 1-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
From the belt, the pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. The payoff pitch one more time. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in.
Now batting.
No question that he's going to be docked for throwing air there. Looked like the first baseman couldn't decide which way to turn the glove, and by the time he decided, it was too late. Runner on board with the air.
At the plate, Jeremy Pitts. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Comes set and the 0-1. Cruz, a 6'5" left-hander. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2025.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled away. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. George Edler, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2. This pitch is popped up. Jones in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. They've locked horns. Here's the next offering. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 7-4 contest.
Man, I don't know how, but they've been booting the ball all over the yard, and they still have the lead. Sometimes you win despite your defense instead of because of it, but they can't keep doing this and expect to be successful.
Gil Abreu takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Too much action on the changeup, and he's behind 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
None out, runners at first and second. Strike taken up in the zone.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. De La Rosa is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. Ready for another shot now. Sito Nakajima. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. From the stretch. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
At the plate now, Quentin Broadway, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball in.
Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Jones is there, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
7-4 the final finish today. Chicago get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Francisco Morales wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Dwayne League struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Gil Abreu earns the save out of the bullpen, his 30th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox, 7 runs, 8 hits, 3 errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the visitors, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. Our paid attendance at Guaranteed Rate Field this afternoon, 40,615. The White Sox thank you for attending and encourage you to buckle up and drive home safely.